Politickz as usual.
Welcome back to Politickz as usual, hip-hop's #1 debate show discussing all things music, entertainment, lifestyle, and culture related. I'm your man, IV. C Boogie to the left, Just Doug.
Yes, sir.
Got Philly Phil and Trey Wood to the right of me. Mm-hmm. The ladies are not here, but we're going to hold it down. It's Blacker. Jack Harlow just dropped a project recently called Monica. I think it's his second or third project. I'm not keeping count, but it's an R&B, neo-soul inspired project. Anybody listen to it?
Hell no.
I listened to it one time.
Okay. Thoughts, opinions?
That's the only time that I'm gonna listen to it.
Okay. So I'm not a big Jack Harlow fan. I, respect him, but it was interesting, his approach that he took. But he was on another platform. I'm not even gonna mention the name. I can't remember the name, but I caught a clip of him describing the music and his inspiration. And one of the interviewers was asking him, he was like, "Yeah, it's Blacker." That was his response. I wanted to pose the question because I'm like, granted, he's a hip hop artist known predominantly, which, we know that hip hop is predominantly black music. But his approach in doing this neo soul type thing, well, I think he's just singing on it the whole time, no rap. I was just kind of curious as, the pivot and then even that comment, what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean?
I don't know what it means, bro. And in this case, I have no idea.
I think it's more so because like when you see like your white artists like Post Malone or something like that, where they start off in hip hop, eventually they go into take a turn to like a rock or a country or something like that. I think what Jack was trying to say was that he leaned more into the black culture instead of going away from it.
Okay.
Him saying it's Blacker is kind of crazy, and the fact that your album name is Monica is kind of crazy too. But
yeah,
what Monica mean?
Monica?
No, it's like saying my nigga.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Oh, that's what. Oh,
yeah. Take a young nigga to tell you that. I heard somebody told me that too. Like Monica, that's on streaming and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the white dudes that do the Twitch and all that.
Yeah.
They're saying my nigga. They say Monica.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that neither till like the other day.
But yeah,
interesting.
I think that's what he was trying to say. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, I wasn't really feeling the music, you know what I'm saying? And I think it was just more so who it was coming from. I don't think the music was bad, but it's, when you're known for making one type of music and then you do a vast departure to something totally different, you got to kind of ease into that. I feel like it was kind of like just real drastic. But the title, and then when I heard him make that comment, I was just like, well, I'm not going back to listen to this at this point.
I will say though, previous Jack Harlow projects or just singles in general, I mean, bro was rap, bro make rap music, right?
Yeah.
So I don't understand the whole it's Blacker, because if anything, if I'm comparing your music before this project came out to this project, the music you came out before was more, urban, it was more,
and then like
it was more hip hop. Yeah, it was, bro. It was more. It was hip hop.
I think he's taking the genres. I think neo soul the genre.
Oh yeah.
It's more black,
it's more ethnic.
Right.
Yeah.
Rap is
right.
I don't know.
Rap is more universal.
Right.
Whereas neo soul is more niche.
So I think he was just talking about more of the genre.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that didn't come across to me. You know what I'm saying, on the audio side, but that's to each his own.
Yeah, I ain't listen. I wasn't never gonna listen to that shit.
I mean, it was. He was making a joke. The joke didn't land, and like I said, it's up to people to interpretate the joke. That's what dude asked him. Like I said, he made that one or two. Like you said, traditionally, R&B is considered more blacker than hip hop is, but
neo soul particularly.
Neo soul, definitely neo soul. But I mean, I won't feel the pivot.
Right.
I mean, came out a little Remy Shadish. I don't know if y'all remember who that was. But
Who?
Remy Shad. He was a
no.
white guy who sung neo soul back in the day.
Okay.
But
I mean, I ain't got no wrong with the blue.
I respect it. Like
Justin Timberlake's my guy.
Going to like Doug's point.
For sure.
Cause like you said, most people, most of the white artists that come in as rappers, they then pivot to something completely different from the culture. Like you take a Kid Rock or MGK, Post Malone, like all of them get hot in that rap genre,
and then
go way off. Like Kid Rock went way off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I respect kind of stay within the culture. You know what I mean? Like this is what I'm into.
Shout out Eminem.
Eminem
He stayed.
He stayed.
Yeah.
I
Y'all
respect
just
Eminem
stay
for that.
making rap music too, though.
Huh?
Y'all just stay making rap.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and you could tell he really care about his raps and shit. So
Right.
I respect Eminem for that.
Okay. Well, y'all let us know if y'all, felt any type of way about the comment, or not, or if you even listened to the Monica project and what your thoughts on it is. But, I know it won't be getting much play in my ride. Moving right along. Music debate. Top 10 rappers, artists with no classic album. This has been like an ongoing conversation online.
You said top 10.
Top 10
So
rappers with no classic.
so
I
there
could
was
name number one out that came
So
to
there
my
was a
mind.
list.
I only got one.
There was a list that came out.
Do you have
I
a
only
list?
got
Like a
one,
list,
bro.
or-
Nobody has a list.
Don't even worry about the list.
But I
come
think,
up with
yeah,
our own.
we should come up with our own. though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got one. I don't got a
got
list.
one-
I got one
main
person
one, too.
that's like a unanimous. Probably we all got this on. you know
Yeah,
what I'm
go
saying?
ahead.
Y'all want me to
Say it.
spark it? Jadakiss.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's my number one. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Jadakiss,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah, and you know what, Kiss? I'm not saying. I think his classic is coming. I think his classic album
this
is
one?
on the way.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna say it again. His classic is coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's on the way. It's coming.
Just say
You know
it twice.
what I'm
I don't know.
saying?
Just
You
say
know?
you said it twice, I'll be right, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
What came close,
Nah,
though?
I'm just saying for the people in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Can't close with.
Yeah. What you think came close though?
Well, I came close as wild.
My pick was Kiss the Gang Goodbye.
That's the
That's-
first one.
No, that's the one with
Yeah, that is the first.
Yeah, that is the first one. Yeah,
Then
yeah.
that's the.
Put your hands up.
I think that's the one. With,
I think the one came the closest with the.
No,
the
which
last.
one? Which my bad. See, which one had?
I think the one that has
We
Wow.
Gonna Make It on it. That's Kiss the Gang Goodbye.
Yeah, Kiss the Gang Goodbye.
Yeah, I think that was like the closest.
His third installment of the Kisses, no homo, was I forgot how Kiss, because three of them had Kiss in the name. of it.
Kiss the Game Goodbye. Kiss my
Kiss of
ass.
Death.
Kiss of Death. That's the one that came close to me.
I like Kiss of Death.
Remind me who was on Kiss of Death.
Why? I'll be by your side.
Okay, yeah, why- yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite.
That was a fire album.
Yeah,
that was a fire.
I like Kiss of
Kiss
Death.
got good albums. He just don't have that classic.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's hard for like
What is he missing?
what I think he's missing, and what a lot of like punchline type rappers are missing. A classic for me, it gets personable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but like take Jay-Z. I know the apartment Jay-Z's, apartment building he used to stay in.
Yeah.
I know his mother's name.
Yeah.
I know how many siblings he got. Like you get personable and shit. It's hard for punchline rappers really to do that.
And you mentioned that punchline rapper because like Jadakiss is, I mean, it's arguable. Even if he's not in your top 5, he's somewhere in your top 10 for sure.
Maybe not.
If you're into lyrics, I'll say
Top
that.
20 for sure.
Top 10, top 15, whatever. But with Kiss, for me, the biggest thing that I've noticed is he's a great rapper, excellent lyricist, not the best songwriter.
I disagree.
Not the best songwriter. And to me, I think that that's what he's missing, the element of songwriting.
Why? With each album, he then came out with like big songs.
Yeah, but when you think about it, like it either has a feature on it that's make it big, or most of the time the feature is a singer that's carrying the hook.
That's a lot of artists, though.
Knock yourself out. Who's the feature artist that made that big?
Well, it's the beat and Pharrell on the hook.
You moving the goalposts. Like everybody got a producer that consists of a good producer, a good hook. Like
That's true. That is true.
I'm just saying my opinion. I'm not moving the goalpost. I just think that's what he's missing from making his album classic outside of the personal album. And I've heard him get personal, but is the song good?
yeah,
Because you can have 3 fire verses, but if the song, that don't make the song good.
I remember a couple episodes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the hook and everything, everything goes, it plays a part into overall song structure. That's why 50 Cent he's celebrated as a great songwriter. He might not be the best lyricist, but he knows how to make a good song. Jadakiss, I don't know if he knows how to make a good song.
I get what you're saying. I
Yeah,
think
that's
that,
my point.
A couple of episodes, we had a couple of arguments about who would make who would produce the best album with producers. I think that with Kiss, I think he would work well with one producer who could produce him really, really well. I've seen him on what's his joint with the album with Pharrell. With the Pharrell on the hook, what's the name of the album? Yeah, we was just talking about Knock Yourself Out.
Kiss the Gang Goodbye.
And then the one after that. Both of those albums,
Kiss it down.
both of those albums had really big producers, but it was all kind of all over the place a little bit. I think he locked in
like with an Alchemist or some shit.
Kind of like how what Nas did with Hit Boy.
type joint. I think that would probably get his best way to be in a.
You should lock in with Alchemist.
To your point, see, he did get personable with the most recent joint he dropped. Not the most recent, the Ignatius album. Yeah, that joint.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But he kind of out of his prime now. Like, he's not as relevant as he was. Like, when he was like one of the hottest people in the game.
Do you have to be hot?
I think
that helps out. It helps out. Like, I mean, honestly,
because he still got people that's gonna.
He legend style.
He's a legacy.
He legend style.
I feel y'all, but no homo. If you're not hot and you put out like classic albums, it's gonna be more personable albums to everybody. Because the masses can't agree on something they ain't hear. So if you're not hot and limited people hearing it, it's gonna become a personal. So the masses
have to agree to make it a classic.
Yeah, or unless it's gonna be a personal. We got classics out there that unanimously. Illmatic is a unanimous classic. Doggy Style, The Chronic, these are like if I think it's a classic, you think it's a classic, it's personal.
To your point, I'm agreeing with you. King's Disease 1, 2, and 3. A lot of people I can't really consider those classics, even though those are great.
Because it's new. Yeah,
not because they knew, because
I hear you. I hear y'all loud and clear now.
Yeah, they could be more.
Thank you for using that example.
Yeah, I think King's Disease
it's
more
fire.
so the material.
Like off camera, we was talking, and I was saying, I feel The Becoming is a classic. That might not be universally agreed upon because he ain't the biggest rapper out there, or one of the. If you heard it,
coming by Beanie Siegel, by the way, that's
right.
Yeah.
You heard it, you fuck with it, but everybody hasn't heard it. You know what I mean? So how much of a classic could it be?
Another artist that I'm thinking about. That has been Busta Rhymes.
I think he do got classic.
What is the classic?
ELE, the extension level event joint.
The first one.
That's the second.
The second.
The second one.
Yeah, it got
with the skeleton on the skull on the front, the white and black.
This joint got the
black and blue cover, I think.
No, this joint got like a big explosion on the cover.
That's Anarchy.
Oh, that's the first one then. Because he got two.
That's the extension level event.
He got two ELEs. That's why I was asking. He got the first ELE. Okay, all right.
Well, put your hands where my eyes can see.
Nah, that's not. That's the first song. That's the first album. That's when Disaster Strikes.
Yeah.
I think because we trying to figure out the name of it. That's reason.
I'm not trying to figure out. I called it a classic.
Oh, Extinction Level Event. You're right. That's the third album.
That's what I'm saying.
Fire. Tear the roof off. Give me some old parties going on. What's it gonna be? The joint with Janet Jackson. So that was the biggest single on that one. Okay,
that's a classic to me.
Okay.
And that's a personal classic. I get it. I'm not gonna argue with nobody if it's a classic.
Yeah,
I got somebody that same vein. To me, Ludacris. Word of mouth to me is a classic, but to some of y'all may not.
That might be universal. I wouldn't call it a classic, but I think a lot of people say that's a classic.
The Ludacris on it. Both of these people's on the list.
Oh, they was on the list?
Busta and Luda was on the list. Fab is another person you could say that.
Fab is one who.
Fab definitely one.
But I think because
I said again, the punchline rapper.
Yeah. Now the Soul Tape series is.
He got classic mixtapes.
Right, but they're not albums.
Yeah, he got classic mixtapes. I feel like you got to be a personable rapper.
Does a classic even matter at this point?
It did about the artists that we was on the list.
Not no more.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, because the way music is consumed now.
People like get playlists and shit now. Like, you make that one big song, you good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People put songs out here and there. People, I don't think even tried it. Like, it used to be a time you cared about the order of the song and
you were looking at the credits to see who made what.
I think it depends on the art,
the generation of the
artists, and also the who the demographic of who, because hip hop is so stagnant now that there are artists that shoot for to make a classic album.
When you feel the last classic was put out,
Clips.
That was a classic.
The most recent one, I think.
I think they would shoot for it.
They put a lot of a lot of attention into their rollout,
right?
And then the structure of the album.
I wouldn't call it a classic, but I understand somebody saying it's a classic. Like, I ain't going to disagree with you. I wouldn't call it that. But
it was definitely a class. It was a moment.
Definitely.
No, for sure.
It was a moment for sure.
I think also with classic, you have to have a moment because I know it was 1 year. I remember I think 2014, and there was an artist. I don't want to go into debate about this, go too off topic, but there was an artist who put out a great project that year. But the classic for that year would have been J. Cole's Forest Hill Drive.
Bro.
But to me,
that was an instant. That was an instant classic.
Yeah,
but to me, I think there was an artist who put out a record that was better than that. But I think Pinata was better than that.
Who?
Pinata was better than that.
Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs
was better than Forest Hill Drive?
To me, yeah. But again, Nobody heard. Nobody hears it. It's like a tree falling. Nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like
It's a personal classic. to me.
First classic. I think like front to back.
When I think of classics, I think we got to put them. They all together. Like we can't be like this. Like it got to be unanimous. If I say it's a classic and everybody else saying it's not, then it can't be a classic.
I feel like.
So by your joint, you saying it's opinion, like it's strongly opinion, like it's based on the majority of an opinion, like because you just say it in a room.
At some point.
If you're outnumbered and they say it's a classic, and
I say it's not.
and it says it's not, then it is.
It is a classic.
But if you say, or vice versa,
Right.
I'm more on the technical side. I think it's more of the material and then really like the music, how it aged.
That's part of being a classic for sure.
Yeah, that's what I think. I put more merit in that than more so the room agreeing on it.
So like, but what if the room never, like, hypothetically, right? If you are we're in Virginia, right, and somebody says Little Brother may have a classic or may have a couple classic tracks. To certain hip hop heads, they do have a classic.
They got two.
But to the average person walking around 90 to 100 miles from where they from, they may not have heard those records.
And that's fine. But to me, Minstrel Stroll is still a classic.
I'm saying to you.
And that's what I'm saying. That's how I go off. I don't like if it's not on your radar, that's fine.
Okay.
Now I can introduce it to you and you might be like, man, I agree, or I might not agree.
Yeah.
That's fine too. Either way,
I get it.
for me, this is what it is.
I got you. It's like,
We all got.
I feel that way
classics.
about a lot of Griselda stuff.
Huh?
I say I feel that way about a lot of Griselda stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, yo, this is fire, this is classic, and a lot of because they not the masses, a lot of people would.
That's how I feel about Beanie
You know
Sigel.
what I'm
Like
saying?
his first 3 albums, I would argue is classics, but I know a lot of people haven't heard it. You know what I mean?
he coming back. He using AI to bring his voice
for
back.
sure.
He about to start making
Even like
albums.
Beanie?
Beanie Sigel, yeah.
like the Young Guns first album was a classic to me, but I would never sit here and argue with anybody. I know it's a classic to me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue and try to convince nobody that it's a classic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Young Guns was overshadowed though to the masses. I feel like if you want that in your if you know crowd, like you know what I'm saying, like Young Guns was overshadowed by the other artists on Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying?
And I think they
to the
think
masses,
it was probably bigger than they were. Like Can't Stop, Won't Stop. That's like the 3rd biggest single on Rockefeller. That's like they was overshadowed by their songs. They didn't like Young Chris.
Yeah. That's
wrote a lot of people's shit. He's like a talented artist, but like you said, he just got overshadowed a lot.
I think that a lot of it. I listened to a podcast from somebody from Houston, and a lot of stuff that they was rocking with back then
Southern shit.
was Southern shit. They were like, some of that shit was, or they were like, all right, well, that was cool over there.
Right.
Or a lot of stuff that was cool over there may not necessarily hit over here.
Right.
So they would be like, all right, he would be like, hey, well, Illmatic per se.
Right.
He would be
He
like,
might
hey,
like Ice Cream Man more than Illmatic.
not necessarily, but he said it took me until he said we appreciate it, but it took me to get to New York to actually appreciate it per se.
Cause that album's so New York. You know what I mean? It's certain albums, that's what I'm saying. When you get personable, like it's like you being like you listen to like certain Ice Cube albums, it's like I'm in fucking South Central. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I learned a lot about places from these classic albums. I learned about Queensbridge from Nas.
I get it.
Yeah.
But to your point earlier, it's also how music is consumed now.
Yeah.
Like it's not the storytelling age of rap is kind of, I'm not saying it's null and void, but it's just not as put on the forefront. And then, like I said, people are picking apart albums where it's more so playlist driven. And it's not these moments. It's not,
like you said, Asian Will. Like a lot of people now, they trying to call classics. They hear it in 10 minutes and they
like,
and
oh, it's a classic.
Like,
that's it.
you can't do that.
Yeah. You got to sit with it.
But if something whack in 10 minutes though.
You don't. Nah. Sometimes
though, but sometimes you do.
Right. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you don't. You had to let it. No homo. Let it.
Gotta let it breathe. Yeah, you gotta let it breathe.
Like Jack Harlow out.
Yeah. No, he ain't let that breathe. Yeah.
That's our cue. That's our cue to move on.
But y'all chime in the comments. Y'all let us know what y'all think. It's a lot of artists that we didn't even mention, but for the sake of the show, we want to hear from y'all. What's that classic, or what's the artist that does not have a classic that is a premier artist? And it doesn't have to be just rap. It could be another genre too. So share in the comments and let us know your feedback. But we're gonna keep it hip hop though. Is there any emerging leaders in the genre right now of hip hop, like that we feel like are the pillars, are like because we, you know, like when you think about like the blog era, right? It could be interchangeable, but 3 names that always come up: Drake, Kendrick, Cole. To me, I would add Wale.
They part of the blog-
Somebody might
blog-
add Future, Nicki, whatever. So post that era, who's these individuals now that's like carrying the torch?
NBA YoungBoy gotta be.
I was about to say that, and I totally disagree.
He can't be up there though.
I mean, yeah, he is, but I don't get it.
Listen to it.
Maybe I do, but I don't get it. I have to listen to it because it's like I want to see what everybody talking about, and I don't get it. I just don't understand it. But yeah, I would say the
For
majority-
popularity standpoint, NBA.
Yeah, NBA YoungBoy hands
Young,
down,
he definitely-
hands down.
Yeah.
for
Is
sure.
it just
for
him?
sure.
I think we
And he
have to have
it's a wide-
youngins here to really
He
ask.
leading the charge for sure.
It's a wide margin between him and the next one. Like, I'm with the State Homecoming. They put a young boy, them kids
Went
was
crazy,
going
right?
Up. Like, it was a difference between them playing stuff from our generation or even behind that with the little babies and all the other
was ready
stuff.
to say Lil
but
Baby,
then,
Gunna.
but then the Gunners and all that stuff. But
So that's this generation. We count Lil Baby, Gunna, and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's still
They not the blogger. They after.
but still, it was a difference when they was playing them records versus Young Boy. It went up.
It's a different energy.
It's a different energy. Like
Somebody that I seen that had it for a second like that was Kodak.
Kodak had it.
Kodak had it for a second. Like
Yeah, for a
Like
split
a-
second.
for a
Yeah.
second, yeah,
Split
for a
second.
smidget. He had it for a
smidget.
second like that.
And he fucked
Female wise, I feel like there's some females that could be mentioned.
Yeah, I feel like females kind of leading the charge right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree.
arguably, you could say Cardi. You could say
For the newer
You
generation.
think would you put them side by side with a
no. But what I'm
young
saying,
boy?
like when you think,
Yeah.
when I'm just saying post blog era, not post side by side by like an NBA YoungBoy, but I'm just saying consistent pillars in. I would say blog era ended.
17.
I'm going off the last 6 years, really. Let's just be off the last 6 years because those artists already submitted.
Okay.
So 6 years up until now, consistent names that's been.
All right,
You know what I'm saying?
If we're talking about hip hop,
So Cardi can be in. She can be mentioned in there.
but Cardi's influence ain't just music based.
No, yeah.
her you know her aura or her impact, her
Social media,
pillarism
yeah.
per se, is not from just the music. Whereas Young Boy
Right.
is music.
And it was a climb for Young Boy because
Y'all
it's not
niggas
like he
stupid,
knew.
bro. But I
He's
couldn't
not
think of
new.
no other word, man.
Yeah, he's not
Let
new,
me
but
rap.
he's now in his
But
prime.
besides Cardi though, who female wise?
Female wise?
Glorilla is on that list.
Yeah, Glow should be on there.
Glorilla, okay.
Well, if we're gonna put
Yeah.
Glow on there, you can put Sexy Red on there.
No, absolutely.
I think
not.
Sexy Red is
Absolutely
one.
Popularity, listen,
not.
Drake.
on there.
No,
Popularity, man.
No.
Popular female.
I don't.
You might not like her.
Bro, it ain't
on that list.
Hey, I'm saying this like not even from my strong dislike from her, bro. No.
All right.
I think.
No, bro. We talking about the names that we talking about right now. Come on, bro.
But
She ain't even put out.
I don't agree with it, but the
Bruh.
truth is the truth.
I mean, the
We-
truth is,
come on,
I think,
my nigga.
I think it's Lotto.
Lotto's
You want
on
to
there.
put Cardi in
Emerging.
there. You got to put not necessarily emerging, but just who name. I think Sexy Red
So
kind of
man
hit.
got to be up there.
I think Red hit her peak. I think she's on her way down to where as though like in 2 or 3 years, it's a dub.
I think Meg gonna be doing other stuff though, because she
I-
already getting into
I
like
mean, keep it a
acting
buck, I think
Broadway.
Meg would be. Meg is more of a consistent start,
Entertainer.
consistent start in Sexy Red. I think Sexy Red hit her peak when you walked off, and then when he came back, like, nah, I mean, I think it's.
I got one.
I think it's over. I think it's like she got
I don't think
6
so.
more months.
We were saying that a year ago.
I got one on the emerging side of things.
bro. Ain't no
Sexy
way.
Red.
I think I
We
say
talking
she's
about
on that.
leaders in
saying-
hip hop. Y'all, you said Sexy Red, bro.
She up there.
I guess I don't agree with it, but the truth is the
I'm
truth.
not riding around listening to Sexy Red, but she demands an audience. Like she's up there. Son.
What is she leading though in the genre?
Rap.
And my bad, bro. I'm gonna let you rock. But what is she leading in the?
What kind of rap we?
Because that shit wasn't created by her.
No, it wasn't.
So
But
she
she's
not
the leader
leading.
of it. At this point, she's
Hey,
the leader of it.
y'all got it, bro. Go ahead. What
Basketball wasn't created by Michael Jordan, but
No, you're right. You're right, bro.
So,
That's why I'm just gonna let it rock.
I was gonna bring up Big X the plug as an emerging.
You can say that.
Okay.
I feel like he's been somebody, especially in the last
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
You know, and he's branched off. He's done what country.
His business acumen is.
Then he got the new he got like a compilation joint 6WA.
Yeah.
Like NWA inspired. So he's somebody that I feel like has been, you know, he could be mentioned in the same breath as an NBA YoungBoy.
It's still a gap though.
Yeah. It's
They like Young Boy was like, I'm not gonna compare him to Wayne, but how we was hyped off Wayne was. That's how like.
That's exactly.
So he just by himself then.
Yeah,
Say that,
like
okay.
for example, when you go
That's what it's saying. Like.
outside of when I go to like arena tours and stuff like that, most of the time, until Kendrick, Jay-Z was the only one I know that was doing arena tours pretty much by himself for the most part.
Okay.
Drake could take out the Migos, Future will take out.
Right, it's always a supporting act or a co-headline type.
Cole to bring out Thug, etc. like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Youngboy just by
doing it
himself.
And it's, I mean,
And I'm not even tapped in. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to listen to him. He's not for me.
Right.
But I don't.
Yeah, same here.
but at the same, and I know when he got it.
Yeah.
I can see.
He got it.
I can feel the energy. Like
Easily number one.
so, for example, like even when I would say
Yeah.
you like say you was playing when the kids was vibing with it, I ain't got no choice but to vibe with that joint like per se. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it kind of it is what it is.
Easy.
Okay.
If I listen to it by myself, I'm not listening. I'm not gonna vibe though.
Well, y'all let us know. You know what I'm saying? The younger demographic, they might be watching, listening. Who got it right now? Who's the top? Emerging leaders in hip hop, male and female. I want to hear both sides of things.
Who's the new big three?
Right. Who's the new big three?
Three.
Yeah, right.
You mentioned Hove.
Okay.
So Hove has popped back out, right? This is the 30 year. It is not, one thing you gotta know about Hove, you know what I'm saying? It's a master plan behind it. So this is a 30-year anniversary of not just his career, but his first album, Reasonable Doubt, dropped in '96. So
A classic, by the way.
Classic, straight up. Acclaimed, yeah, critically acclaimed. So he's popped back out, and he's popped back out in a major way. He announced that first he announced that he was gonna be on the Roots Picnic Festival, headlining that joint in May, and then he came behind that and announced that he was dropping 2 sold out shows. Yo, y'all crazy. He announced behind that he's gonna be performing at Yankee Stadium, which sold out in like a matter of minutes. He added a 3rd show, that joint sold out too.
You got your tickets.
So
I know you got
I
your
didn't.
tickets.
I tried to be.
I know you got your tickets.
Ain't no way.
Nah, I couldn't.
Ain't no way he not going.
And I'm gonna
bro.
tell you.
Come
Nah,
on,
I'm gonna
dog.
tell you why
What?
I'm not going.
I might go to
Because
the Roost joint though.
I'm thinking about that's
the
gonna
one
be
in
more of a
Philly,
play
right?
for me.
That's
Yeah. The Yankee joint, it was,
It's impossible.
bruh, it was like
The queue was
the
crazy.
queue was crazy, and I don't like how they make the ticket buying process now. Like it's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? So my
y'all-
plan is if I can't catch bro at the Roots Picnic, I'm pretty sure he's gonna announce a tour, a Jay-Z tour. I'm gonna wait on that.
I doubt
Yeah,
it.
he gonna
bro.
tour.
I doubt it.
Yeah, he gonna
I
tour.
don't know
Jay-Z
about
not done touring.
Nah.
I ain't disagreeing.
He's not done touring.
'Cause like you said, like him coming outside, it's a reason. He don't just come outside for no reason.
Yeah, because
I think an album coming.
Because the album, that's what I was ready to say. Our album is coming.
That
Now, it
would-
might not
would
come
be
in
nice.
2026,
Right.
but it's coming in the next 2 years for sure. I'm guaranteeing that the album is coming.
I think an album's coming.
Yeah.
A tour, I don't know, but I'm not saying you're wrong. Like
Yeah,
he's
nah,
outside for a reason.
He's gonna tour.
You know what I mean? He outside for a reason. So, but the Saturday is like, it's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Sunday, yep.
The Friday
In July.
like, for just Reasonable Doubt, right? He performed Reasonable Doubt. And I think Saturday he performed Blueprint.
I thought he was doing. Yeah, it's Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint, or is it Blueprint and Black? No, I think it's Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint. You're right.
So
So it was just originally 2 shows,
Right.
but by demand he added that Sunday
yeah,
show.
between them 2 shows, which one? Which
Blueprint. That's the one I'm looking forward to.
you will go to the out of the 2 shows.
Yeah, because I think Blueprint has more performance ready songs.
I agree. Like Reasonable Doubt, I love Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah,
That's more like
A listening joint.
that's riding.
joint. That's a riding.
No.
Yeah.
It's that no homo. It's a feeling to Reasonable Doubt. Like if I was to go to that show, you gotta put the fur on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Yeah, you gonna get dressed up for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But knowing Hove, the Hove, knowing Hove and going to enough of his shows, I do think that he is gonna sprinkle in some of his hits. It's not gonna be just
I think that's what the Sunday show for. Cause that shit called like Extra Enders or something like that.
probably,
I think
Yeah,
have all
probably.
the guests come out
probably.
and it's gonna be, you know what I mean, all the hits for that one.
Yeah.
And Bruce Picnic, that's what I would want.
Yeah.
He dropped the album in July and he performed a new album.
That would be monumental.
I'm
But
not
I just
saying
don't.
that.
I don't think.
I agree with you.
Not saying it can't be done because he has a record
Right.
for recording albums pretty fast. But I just don't know. I think it's more so to commemorate, Reasonable Doubt in 30 years and
I'm talking about on the 3rd show.
It's Sunday.
like drop. Oh, just a new.
They tried to drop the new drunk and then
You never know what Hov.
You know, I was wondering why, we had 80-degree weather the other day, and then all of a sudden we dropped to like 40, 50. And now I see why, bro. This nigga IV now going to a Jay-Z show. That's crazy.
But bro, I mean, it's just timing.
Nah.
I'm going to see him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to find a way. But the ticket buying process. Yeah, I'm going to listen. For anybody that's new to the pod, you know what I'm saying?
Go watch some old episodes.
Jay-Z is my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? So it's
that's
his Lord.
yeah, it's a gift. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta find a way to work at Yankee Stadium, I'm gonna be in there.
That's his Lord Savior Jesus Christ, bro.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that, but that's my guy when it comes to rap. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen Hov at least 8 times. You know what I'm saying? So
new edition of Hov, bro. That's
yeah.
You want to make him happy?
We kicking it rap. Not too much on my favorite people. Not too much of my favorite people. Did y'all watch? Oh, I was gonna say, did y'all watch the interview that he did with GQ?
I something about the interview.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Everybody else seen the interview?
I
seen clips, but not the full interview.
You see that joint? You see what he said about battling?
It must have been bad because the battle rappers ain't feeling that shit.
But you gonna say it right because Loaded Lux jumped out there and he's 100% wrong. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Talk to us.
Loaded Lux wrong?
Yes.
Talk to us.
Because that's how I know who watched the full interview.
Provide.
So he's not saying that battle rap shouldn't happen.
He wasn't talking about battle rap at all.
No, he didn't say anything about battle rap. What he was saying in the Drake and Kendrick back and forth, he wasn't a fan of the aftermath as far as people tearing down
taking sides and shit.
Drake or even Kendrick, their character, and like the social media banter and all that. He said for the sport, if you're gonna keep it sport, absolutely.
Nah, he ain't say that. He ain't say that, IV.
Okay, well, I'm paraphrasing. But he did say that post him and Nas, it was the biggest hip hop battle to date, which we agree on, right? But he said that it wasn't the actual battle that took place or what they were saying. It was more so what outside people were saying. As far as, because it's like you said, people felt like they had to choose a side. And people was like, really, there was Drake fans on Monday. By Friday, it's fuck Drake and Drake is and it's like, really? Because like I know for a fact you was just bumping dude. You know what I'm saying? So even if Kendrick got the better of Drake in that battle to you, you know you gonna disown Drake now?
You was there in 2020, 2001, 2002? You had to pick a side there.
It's just no social media, so everybody.
But that's the difference. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the difference. There was no social media. You know what I'm saying?
So, but again,
so Jay-Z might not have heard everybody had to pick a side, but in my hood, my circle, you couldn't like Jay-Z, and I was the only nigga who liked it both Jay-Z and Nas.
I was definitely but even still though, social media, and we talked about this on the, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it amplified it, and then it puts so much of a negative light. That's what he was saying on the artist when they both should be celebrated. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who won or who lost.
Yeah, that's him talking.
That's cool and all.
That's him.
But he never said that battle rap shouldn't happen in hip hop. So
he wasn't talking about the actual sport of battle rap, but he did say battle rap and hip hop because he named all the elements of hip hop. He's like all the
pillars, breakdancing. He brought,
all of them's gone. Why battle rap not gone? He was like the battle is part of the elements of hip hop, and it's shit like he's like b-boy is kind of is non-existent no more.
The way it's going, to be honest with you, it ain't gonna be no more battle in hip hop because you think about the artists that's emerging now. Right. Who gonna go back and forth?
I feel you.
Who's interested in hearing a back and forth?
They go back and forth in another way, but
but that's the point that he was getting to. It's getting out of hand with that.
He was like, the battle should be gone. Like battling should be gone, and I think he's talking. I disagree with him, but I understand as a 57 how over Hov is.
Yeah, he's doing this.
Man,
yeah,
being like,
shame on you.
What's the point of this?
Because
like,
guys don't know how to draw the line, like between.
He art in that era where was no line. Tupac was talking about.
Bro, Jay-Z and Nas won't run into each other on the subway and throwing hands.
Jay-Z and Nas.
It wasn't happening. It was
because they won't ride the subway.
But
what I'm saying is, if they came across each other, won't nobody getting shot. Like everybody knew this was a lyrical back and forth. Nowadays,
Kendrick and Drake not throwing hands. They see each other.
Entourages are probably. I'm pretty sure they are.
Over now, entourage would have threw hands.
I don't think it was on. Their beef wasn't on the same.
In the head with a bottle.
Bro, Kendrick and Drake got disrespectful. Kendrick and Drake got way more disrespectful than Jay-Z and Nas.
What did they say?
Bro, what did he?
Pedophile is crazy.
Man said I fucked your baby mom with a glove and condom on the baby seat is crazy.
I think pedophile's worse.
Technically, he didn't call Drake.
Because what he's saying actually probably happened.
That's a character.
That makes it worse.
That's a character defamation type of thing.
Yeah, that's what we talk. We
that's-
talk about
it's
people's
beyond
character, like
music
we
at that
talking
point.
about.
I'd rather
Yeah.
somebody say fuck my wife than say I'm a pedophile.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
I had to choose between the two, but both of them is bad.
Both of them bad. And I'm saying Jay-Z's talking from.
But then you add the social media element where people's like running with that narrative. There was no social media back then,
If he ain't
Phil.
on stage to say if you was older enough, you know what I mean? Drake gave you the formula to say that shit. Like, you know what I
Say
mean?
what?
He would think he had a teenage girl. If you wait till you 18, I'm gonna get
a
yeah.
fact.
He said he gave him like the.
Yeah, he gave
Yeah.
you gave
And,
the,
yo,
whether night you gave him an inch, he took it a mile.
That's crazy.
Jay come from that era where when battling, it was no such thing as going too far. Like what Tupac did, it was and Ice Cube and them. Everything was on limits. It was nothing off limits.
My thing with that is if you prepare to take it there, you got to know what come with that.
Yeah, for sure.
And again-
Jay-Z saying we shouldn't be taking.
Yeah, because he's 50 plus years old now.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think. I mean, Jay's a great rapper. I think he was. I think in the interview he was kind of wrong. Just in general, like I mean, Drake the one that really provoked the back and forth. You know what I mean? X, Y, and Z.
It had been brewing for years. It was bound to happen.
But once it started going, he started dropping.
Hov said that. He said it don't just happen because he said with Nas, he was like, when I said the TV sets the minimum and all that, it was brewing since then. It ain't just happened. It been brewing. Jay know it been brewing. Like that's how battles happen. Don't just go like that. It builds up to it.
Then he talking about graffiti is dead and all this other stuff.
I think
mean,
it's dead.
I mean, Jay-Z's favorite artist is Basquiat, who you can't tell me isn't graffiti inspired.
He didn't say he don't like graffiti. He said
Nah,
to the masses, like
Yeah, y'all got to make sure y'all watch the joint in full and then like content.
I'm definitely gonna
watch it. But just
I'ma watch it.
I'm telling you,
he's
what I
not
see.
shitting on it though.
But he said it's dead. I'm saying
for the most part, I feel it's dead. Like I think
Who's out here graffitiing?
mainstream wise, like
Yeah,
you're not seeing people just come up and tagging walls and shit. Like that's
maybe not. I mean, it may have evolved because I'm from a city where murals are a thing. Like you go all through Richmond, it's a thing. People are muraling side of buildings, like all through things.
But
like
you think people call themselves like I'm a graffiti artist, like and take pride in that. Like this is what I do.
yeah, it's not like
I do. People that do it.
I feel.
People that do it. I mean,
sure.
people like people be proud. They tag the joint. Like you go,
That's funny.
you ride through all through the fair. You go downtown all through the little water walk, all through that joint.
That's peace.
What y'all thought about the it is what it is when they had Shine on there and Shine kept bringing up Brandy.
I think that's whack.
Like why we talk? Why what he talking about her now at this point? For?
I think Shine right now he just on a little media tour where he just talking about whatever that's gonna keep him relevant.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Brandy dropping her book soon, and I think everything will be
Full of lies.
talked about. But I think it's
Full of lies.
bullshit.
But so what? Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
But
She got an image to protect.
Everybody loves you.
I hit Brandy. Y'all gonna know about it. So. I'm sorry. I might get it on camera.
Not years later.
And I ain't gonna say it on camera.
20 years
but my
later.
homies gonna know I hit Brandy's.
And
She come out and said I was lying because Shine doubled down on it. And because Brandy said he was lying.
Yeah.
If she said I'm lying, then I'm gonna double down too. Like
keep it-
you got me fucked up.
Brandy was
I hit that.
Brandy was the flyest thing. She was top.
Brandy was not the flash.
top 5, top 10 flyest thing. in Walmart.
At one point.
When I was coming up, we thought Brandy was ugly.
Okay, cool.
A lot of people, but I feel
Cool.
what y'all
All right,
saying.
cool.
She was like a hot. She was hot.
She was hot. Cool. Top 10 hottest chicks.
Hottest, like as far as like popularity wise.
Popularity.
Yeah,
wise.
Yeah,
Top
Brandy,
she was-
Monica,
she had a
Leah.
show, whole nine like that.
for sure.
That was
I mean,
that era.
it's
Yeah.
But we talking the nice about pretty wise and shit. Is a lot of people shitting on Brandy.
Cool. But what I'm saying, she was a it girl.
She's Brandy.
She's Brandy.
Yeah.
Brandy ain't that bad, bro.
We never said she was that bad, but it was.
bad.
I was young and we was calling her ugly. We was wrong.
Yeah.
But in the 90s though, it was a lot.
It was some heat in the 90s.
Heat in the 90s. I can name about 20.
Oh no, yeah.
No,
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I get what you're saying.
That was competition.
She was
She was
Brandy.
it girl.
She was it.
I need to let y'all. I was gone for a minute. I had to go to police. I need to let y'all know I was one of the hit. I was one of them.
It's corny.
Hey, you can call it what you want to want. I mean, look.
Be corny, son.
niggas-
If I was Ray J, like I said, the only difference between me and Ray J, if I was her brother, it wouldn't even be no back and forth on no, because Ray J, he playing himself out. I'm gonna have to see that.
That's it about him.
Yeah.
I mean, he said that though. He said, bro, I gotta throw some hands.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
He said,
He
he said, what he say?
Left with that joint.
Booty
That's
gold.
it.
That booty
He
go.
was going, bro.
Hey, but this
I ain't about to repeat that shit.
I said, but this, come get some of this or something.
Hey,
What's up with Ray J and booty holes? He the second time he done said that joint.
Cali shit.
Bro,
It's
why-
like,
bro.
like kind of
I
insinuating.
don't know, bro. Don't put. Hey, I don't want no
I
Cali
don't want no
niggas.
smoke with no Cali.
Yeah, for
But
real.
it's not-
Please
but
say
Cali jail, how Cali niggas going for going to jail a lot of times.
Oh,
I think
shit.
that's the kind of way they
kind of like do.
talk about they smoke with
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
fuck, I don't know.
I heard it in Chicago too, but either way.
Oh, bro.
I might be
Crazy
tripping.
type of smoke.
That's insane.
different type of
That's
smoke.
definitely
I don't want none of it.
I don't want
You know,
no.
but even still, like, I mean, I've heard, you hear it through the grapevines, guys talk like that in the barbershop. Girls talk like that too. I've heard girls.
They group chat, they go crazy. They go
Huh?
crazy in their group chat.
They go crazy in the group chat, even outside the group chat, like verbally. I've heard it got back to me like, hey,
Yeah.
XYZ said XYZ about this, that, the third.
That's the time I lie on my dick. Like when I be like, that's the only kind of way I can hit that. Joint I did definitely hit.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
But girl, man, we try to get
It was
throw
corny,
bodies
though.
off your joint.
It was corny.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah. Tiger Woods just had an incident too, didn't
Yeah, Tiger Woods, man.
Yeah.
Second time in a row. A couple of days ago, Tiger Woods got caught.
It's 2 times in a couple of days.
Well, he had it about 8 years ago or so. He got caught DUI. Joint messed his leg up. They thought he could barely walk again. This time again, he got caught again. DWI.
DUI.
DUI.
he? Yeah, that's two different. Yeah,
Yeah,
And I think that the Range Rover tilted over.
that bitch was on his side.
Yeah, it
like
looked
this.
crazy. So
Took a breathalyzer test.
Yeah.
And then he refused to take a urine test.
and I think the joint 8 years ago when he hit the tree or something like that.
yeah, he had to like almost lost his leg.
yeah.
Like, but
I heard the comedian say that's when the Asian came out.
I heard that as well. He growled like an Asian.
Yo.
The Asian.
Growled like an Asian.
That's crazy.
Growled like an Asian crazy. But yeah. So yeah. Any thoughts about Tiger Woods, man? As far as just
Get help.
get help, get
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
trash out.
get help, man.
Because I mean, think about like since he's lost his wife,
Yes.
and when that whole thing, since there, like stuff been going downhill, man.
Yeah,
What
get
y'all
help.
think?
Get help, man.
Yeah.
It's not looking good on your legacy,
I
but
got some good advice from him. I'm gonna keep it to myself. So.
Man, you might as well say that, dog.
gonna keep
Yeah,
it.
he definitely need help, bro. I mean, he got a good thing going. He helped create that new professional golf league where they like play golf in like this stadium or something. You know what I'm saying? Like do that, bro. Like make your money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make that a bigger
Going out pretty
form
fast
of-
right now.
Yeah, it's just bro. Need
Then,
help,
then
definitely.
also like Tiger Woods worth if he's not a billionaire, he close to it.
Get
You
you a
before the driver.
I was going to say, get you a driver. bro.
Get you a driver, man. Why you driving, man?
Why you driving at all? Especially if you
Yeah.
got a history of like to get kind of like little tipsy or little peeled up or whatever you're doing.
Right.
Get you a driver, man. It's all good, man. Ain't nobody judging you, man. You ain't the first one, you gonna be the last one.
What y'all thought about the J. Cole interviews?
I ain't watched the one with Nadeska.
The one with Cam.
I watched the one with Ken. I feel that was a good. I
thought that was
good.
good.
I wanted to know
For sure.
Yeah, I gotta
And
finish
I
that one
liked
with
how-
Cam.
I'm a finish. I like how J. Cole answered all the questions like in detail. Yeah,
Yeah.
He
Broke it down.
Broke
yeah.
everything.
A to Z.
I feel for somebody that doesn't do interviews as much, when he does pop out and do interviews, it's worth watching because you know so much has happened in between albums and just him speaking publicly that you kind of want to listen to see what's on his mind. But yeah, I got to get caught up on that though.
Y'all feeling it different about the might delete later shenanigans after the interviews?
Nah, it is. Nah, I don't feel like it. It is what it is.
disappointed me. I respect it, but he disappointed.
Yeah, it is.
And he know he disappointed me.
Yeah, I wanted to see him
He
compete.
disappointed me, and I'm a
you-
big
yeah,
J. Cole fan
yeah.
up here,
I feel
and
it.
I ain't agree with that. But I mean, I respect like
But it didn't.
why
it
he
didn't-
did it. But
Yeah.
That's the only blemish that he got. I mean, he's
That's a big blemish though to an artist like him. That he kind of like,
Oh, that stature.
he holds his crown on. I'm better than all.
But he said though that I did catch this clip. He did say in on 7 p.m. after midnight, something like that. He said that when he's rapping, what's the name of that pod?
7 p.m. in Brooklyn.
Yeah, whatever. Shout out to them dudes.
After midnight. God
Yeah.
damn.
7 p.m. in Brooklyn. He said when he's rapping, you know what I'm saying, like he gonna throw the cape on and all that, but he's not wearing that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like so he knows when to turn it on and off, which I understand what he was saying, but the expectation was for him to compete and he didn't. So
Only for me because the way he talks. Like when he rap, he lets you know like I would destroy all y'all. Like he wants that smoke.
right,
When smoke came, he ducked it. So.
he ducked.
Yeah.
On a different note, I am glad that he did do interviews with stuff from the culture.
Yeah.
He went to Cam. He went to Nadeska. He went to Nadeska not so
How
much.
about that? Isn't that?
Not Nadeska not so much, but Cam and 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. No shade on Nadeska, but a lot of times we
polished,
go
more.
definitely gonna be softball questions. And it's kind of like what Jay did. I mean, respectfully.
But he might have more interviews coming too.
But Jay definitely be going.
Grace. I give Jay more grace because more than
He's Jay-Z.
He's Jay-Z. He's gonna go to the polished journalist.
Yeah.
Like, why would I say? Like, Memphis Bleak got a podcast.
He probably gonna do Rock Solid at some point.
He might do that, but I don't want to see the Cam Newton or nothing. Like,
He's not
Cam Newton can't interview, so cool. But I'm talking about as far
I ain't
as
even speaking on Cam Newton.
Joe and Jada or some shit like that.
now, I would like to see him on the Joe and Jada or like he ain't or Drink Champs or something like that.
Yeah, he probably
I think
Drink
he would.
Champs
If Ye could do it, Jay could do it.
Nah.
All right,
You got-
He's still in a different era.
He
though.
got stories with some of them guys, so I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad
I
at
wouldn't
it,
be
but
mad
he's
at that,
gonna do it on his time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jay-Z's gonna go to the journalist that earned that.
Right,
'Cause
right.
Dude did a good job. The journalist dude, the little dude,
He
he
did.
a good job.
Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
You don't think? You think it was what?
I
Look,
thought
dude.
No, he did.
To
He
me,
did.
like,
He did good, bro.
He
He
was
did.
like,
It was good conversation.
It was safe.
It was
safe.
It was safe. It was a good conversation.
It was a good
but
pop back out interview.
I don't even feel it was safe. He answered everything you kind of wanted to know about the Busby situation. What you think about Kendrick? Yeah, people saying you holding Kendrick back, and he's like, man, I'm fucking Jay-Z. Fuck, I'm holding Kendrick back. I mean, Drake back for like,
Yeah.
It's about J. Cole.
huh? He talked about J. Cole. Like he
answered everything.
I want to know.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all let us know in the comments, man, what y'all think about these range of topics and give us your feedback, give us your opinion. Also, make sure you head over to the YouTube channel, Politickz as usual with a Z, not an S. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to the page. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and follow us on TikTok. Politickz as usual, okay? Politics is what we do. Hip hop is what we live. We out.
Politickz as usual. Politickz as usual. Politickz as usual. Politickz as usual. Politickz as usual.